Good evening, and here I am. I said I would do a live cacao making session. So live is me live. I'm at my friend's office and the Wi-Fi here is a bit intermittent. So it's live for me and you watch it when you like to watch it. So why am I doing this video? Because I want to show you how easy it is to make ceremonial grade cacao. I absolutely love this stuff. I have it every day as a supplement. And I have it as a supplement because it's high in magnesium, it's high in serotonin, it's full of antioxidants, it's a fermented drink. It's just got so many benefits. It's calming, it helps with sleep, it helps with muscle spasms, and it's just got really good healthy fats in it. So let me show you what I do. I have a little hob here. Look, I feel like what's one of those programs, Ready Steady Cook. So this is how I make it. I want to show you how easy it is. So I make my own milk, but you can, this is cashew and oat milk that I make. I have a milk maker. You can use water. Some people like to use flour petal tea. You can use whatever you like. I'm no purist. I don't follow anybody. If anybody says I shouldn't be making it a certain way, I kind of switch off. I make it the way I like to make it, and I invite you to do the same. So whatever milk you like. I find with cow's milk and some of the shop bought milks that have oil in, you can get a kind of skin on the top. I don't like that, so I make my own milk. So I suggest, it's how easy it is. You fill your mug, pretty much, not right to the top because you're gonna add your cacao, but pretty full. You get your saucepan on your hob, add your milk, like that. I like to bring it to the boil, just bring it to the boil. What I find, it really helps the chocolate to melt. So people that make it another way say it kind of doesn't quite get thick and creamy like the ones that I make. So that will be why, because chocolate really needs to melt, doesn't it? And it doesn't melt unless the liquid is really, really hot. You might hear some people say, oh, it kills the goodness. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish, in my opinion. So here's my cacao. I use buttons. So this is ceremonial grade Peruvian cacao, organic, from a government approved village. So it's proper stuff, really, really lovely stuff. Have a look. Now I've tried so many different types of cacao. I bought it in the massive chunks. I bought it in buttons, and this is the same as the chunks. I do have chunks, but I find sometimes I just want to chuck some buttons in with my milk. I don't want to chop. You do waste a lot. It's a mess. I like it if it's a kind of mindful morning meditation, but sometimes I just want my cacao and I want to go. So for a mug, 5 coins is 20 grams, which is your daily amount, unless you're having a ceremonial dose, and then it's double. But I normally put about 7, but that's how I like it. But we'll put 6, I'm gonna put 6 in the water, or milk. So, I make my own spiced sugar. So it's panela sugar. I use ceremonial grade cacao powder in here, and I have my blend of spices and rose. So I like ginger, I like cinnamon. Some people like cayenne pepper. I'm not a fan of that myself, but you add what you want to add. So let's start whisking it just because it's gonna be going. It's melting. So you add to your flavour. You can use normal sugar, you can use honey, you can use maple syrup, you can use nectar, anything you want to use to flavour it. It is bitter, it has absolutely no sweetener in there at all. So I put a teaspoon per mug, which isn't all of sugar. It's actually got cacao in there as well. And then I whisk. So I've been drinking cacao this way for about 18 months. I used to have a bit of a coffee addiction, mindlessly in the end. You know, I love the whole ritual. That's what I like coffee. It wasn't to give me energy, it's because I like the mug, I like doing the beans, I had a bean grinder, I like the whole ritual. And but I didn't like the drop in energy it gave me, and it actually made me quite tired if I had too much. And I found I switched to cacao, and it has a slight amount of caffeine in, but it has theobromine, which is a cardiovascular stimulant. So you get your energy from the theobroma, but you don't get the caffeine dip. It's boiling already. already. As you can see, absolutely beautiful. Look, thick and creamy. So I'm going to turn mine off. It's that quick. It's done. It's that quick. So yeah, with the energy, it's got theobromine, which is a cardiovascular stimulant, which is why a lot of people say it's heart opening, which it is. It's the plant medicine of the heart. So you get your energy that way, but you don't get the spike that you get from caffeine, or that I get from caffeine. Many people get from caffeine. So it will give you energy. Some people have it at bedtime and say they sleep really well. I don't know whether that's true for me. I can't work it out. It certainly doesn't stop me sleeping, but I am wondering whether I wake up easier. But I don't know. It's a case of finding out for yourself. So, pour it in. Can you see? Yep. Pour it into the mug. That, my friends, is a perfect mug of ceremonial cacao. Now you can add rose tincture in there. You can put rose petals on the top. I mean, I just think they get in your teeth, really. It looks pretty, but I like to put a rose powder. So I have what I used to use as a coffee grinder for my beans. I actually grind organic rose petals and I sprinkle that within this blend, actually. So as promised, that's how you make cacao. It's that easy. So I sell this cacao. I sell it in 500ml tubs. I've also started doing 250g tubs, not mils, and I do a kilo. I also have a subscription, which I will put in the comments. It has a QR code. It has some information on where my cacao is sourced, and what you can expect to gain health-wise from it. It is a supplement. It's not chocolate. Definitely not chocolate. You might find actually your sweet tooth disappears when you start having cacao, and I can't have, even like my daughter likes some of these savoury biscuits, I can't eat them anymore because I can taste the sugar. So it does alter your taste buds. My husband's a real chocoholic and he's got terrible taste in chocolate in terms of dairy milk all the way for him. Doesn't really eat much anymore. He has cacao and it almost balances your taste buds because it is bitter. It's really bitter. It's 100% chocolate. Raw, unprocessed chocolate, fermented from the bean. There's no sweetener in this at all. So yeah, you may find that your taste buds change. So the subscription is the cheapest option, but it's only cheapest if you use it every month and you get through it. Otherwise it's not. It's a waste of money really, because you'll just get stacked up. So my cacao is, for a kilo without subscription, it's £52 plus postage, which is really, really competitive. I was paying £70 before I became a supplier from the same source. My 500 grams are £30 and my 250 is £17.50. So it's, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. If you get it on subscription, you basically get your postage free. So I think it works out £49 rather than 52 or something like that. 47, I think it's £47 for a kilo plus postage. The 500ml I think comes in at 27 plus postage, and I haven't worked out the smaller quantity. It's just new to me, so probably won't do that on subscription, but if you want it, ask. So that's my little share of literally how easy it is to make it. And now I'm going to sit here, listen to my music and absolutely enjoy it. Any questions, please ask away. I'm here to share, and yeah, cheers.